If you are a fan of softball, then you are going to love the Fastpitch TV show. We're bringing you more interviews, more videos, and more product reviews than anyone else on the planet. Sit back and get ready. Here's the Fastpitch TV show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fastpitch TV show. Now, if you found our show on Facebook or another video sharing site, please check out our website, www.fastpitch.tv. Not fastpitchtv.com, but fastpitch.tv. It's the one place to find all of our past episodes and the place to keep up with our future episodes too, so check it out. I'd also like to thank our sponsor, Softball Junk. Please visit their website at softballjunk.com. Now, a few weeks ago, I met Christine Summers. You've seen one show we did already with her. Christine owns the Zone Academy in Saginaw, Texas. Now, in case you're not familiar with Christine, she was a former D1 player, former college coach. She grew up here in Dallas-Fort Worth area playing ASA softball. And she was a member of 2 teams that won ASA Nationals. Now, she invited me to come out to her facility, the endzoneacademy.com, and film one of her clinics. Well, I filmed a lot of them, so I did. Now, today, Christine is going to talk to us about load.
Do you need a softball bat? Do you want to save $30? SoftballJunk.com is offering an additional $30 discount off the price of all non-sale softball bats on their website. That's right, $30. So the next time you buy a bat, go to softballjunk.com and enter the code FPTV30 during checkout. And wham! You just put a cool $30 in your pocket.
Okay, we're going to be talking about loading today and the importance of it. How it's going to help you be a better hitter, how it's going to help you get more power and be more controlled. We're going to talk about the load up top and on the bottom. That's what a lot of people forget to talk about. Okay, a lot of people make this really difficult. They move their hands way back, they turn a whole lot. It's going to be a real simple little movement, okay? And the best way to know how far back you need to move, when we're turning, okay, all we're going to do is we're going to turn our shoulders. We're going to leave everything the same. We've got our hands up, we've got our elbows where we want them, we've got our hands right. So we don't want to move that. We don't want to move that out of line. So all we're going to do is turn our shoulder slightly in. And you can see here how everything is staying the same. I'm just moving my shoulders, okay? Sometimes people want to move back and they leave the shoulder pushed up. Just let it move, okay? Now, to know how far back you go, this is the problem. A lot of people don't know how far. Some people turn too much, some people don't turn enough. So a good way to think about it is when you're facing the pitcher, okay? We've got our head facing the pitcher. Make sure our eyes are both on the ball, okay? A lot of people, they only look with this one eye. Make sure to get your head turned as much as you can. That's going to give you good vision on the ball to help you see it. So we've got our head turned, our hands are straight up. Now from here, we turn. Now as long as both of our eyes are still on the pitcher and the ball, then that's good enough. As soon as we start turning our body so that we can't see and we're having to struggle, then that's too far, okay? So we want to get those hands far enough back that you're feeling some resistance, but not too far, okay? So now, that's the top half. Now, what you're going to do with your bottom half is we're just going to slightly turn in our leg, just slight. You can either move it in or move back, either one. We don't want to move too much because we don't want to have too much movement because that's going to move our eyes when we go into the ball. So we're here as our hands go back, slightly turn that leg in. That's going to get your weight on your back foot, okay? Getting all of our weight behind the ball. Now, here's an important thing about the load. What a lot of people will do is as they go into their load, they go and they immediately go into their swing. Now, as you can see what I just did, the problem with that is if you don't have a stopping point, then your hands are going to immediately go down because that's what your hands will naturally do. They're not naturally going to go up, okay? But we don't want them to go down. We don't want to hit those pop-ups. So when we're loading, we want this to be controlled, okay? We're going to start at our starting point. We're going to go to our load and stop. Now we wait for the ball, and then we go into our swing. This way we're able to go from here right back down to that ball so that we can stay on top and we're not dropping those hands. It's very, very important. Now, when do we do it? That's another key. You can never load too early, but you can definitely load too late. Okay, so what I tell everybody is when they're looking at the pitcher's always going to put their hands together right before they pitch. Okay, so when they put their hands together, you're going to raise your hands up. When they bring their hand back, that's when your hands go back. That should give you plenty of time so that when the ball's coming to you, you've got time to swing. Okay, so I'm going to hit it off the tee and just show you how controlled it should look. Think of it in 3 steps. Think of it as you're here, 1, 2, 3. And parents, if you're teaching your kids this and they're practicing off of the tee, when they go back to their load, go ahead and have them count to 2. When they stop, go 1, 2, swing. That's going to make sure that they're giving themselves enough time. And that's how we load.
I hope you enjoyed Christine's clinic. And if you want to find out more information about Christine or her facility in Saginaw, Texas, just visit her website, inthezoneacademy.com. Now, before I close the show, I want to make sure that everyone who watches this show on their iPhone, iPad, iPod, Apple TV, whatever, knows about our app. You can find more information on it at fastpitchapps.com. Now, it does cost $1.99, but it's a great way to help support the show, and it's the Fastpitch TV show app, of course. Don't forget to check out our website at fastpitch.tv. Become a fan of the show at facebook.com/fastpitchtv. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/fastpitchtv. Well, that's all for today's show. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.